Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect, King of Games, and today we are talking about this emergency forbidden list. Konami said no sooner than November, but it is November in a couple of days, so I think that, you know, it's not really an emergency forbidden list, but only time will tell. We'll look down below and see if it really does have the feeling of an emergency forbidden list. So no monsters forbidden, no monsters forbidden. That's interesting. I think that there's no monsters that probably should be forbidden. My nigga Construct is still on the list. Why? Why? Construct, come off the list, baby, please. Please, why do you keep toying with my heart? And then also there's Stratos on the list, unfortunately. For the people that want to have Elemental Hero Stratos off the list and Construct off the list, it's not happening. Danglong and Dagoster Emerald still on the list. Exciting Knight is still on the list. A couple of cards that, you know, people were speculating to come off the list, as well as some fan favorite cards still on the list. So what the fuck is this list really for? Like, damn, my nigga. Cold Wave, or not Cold Wave, Heavy Storm still on the list, even though I don't think that this card's healthy at all. So no forbidden cards, and it seems like no fan favorites or highly speculated cards off the list. So that is a pretty interesting forbidden list. I see what you did there, Konami. Next is limited. Blackwing, Gofu, Vague the Shadow. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. This is just I would cry for Gofu, because Gofu really, like, in this type of format, I don't feel like Gofu was as problematic as it isn't even problematic. I mean, don't get me wrong, one card Link monsters or one card Link 3 monsters such as Decode Talker could be pretty fast for the game, but it's not too fast. And in essence, we're you know, a deck that must run 3 copies of Blackwing Gofu. Gofu is a pretty good card. And also keep in mind, when you link for Blackwing Gofu, not only do you lose a monster out of your hand, you run into susceptible maxis, but you also give your opponent 2 extra monster zones to work with as well, due to Decode Talker pointing the arrow up. Maybe it's a preemptive hit. I'm not 100% sure where they're going with Gofu. I didn't think that was a busted card, and now looking back, I don't think that many strategies that were topping events even ran Gofu, so possibly it's a preemptive hit. To the next cards. Oh, wow. Huh. That was a pretty quick Spyral format, fellas. Spyral Gear Drone and Spyral Quick Fix both limited to 1. I'm kind of happy that they didn't hit the machine dupe. I got like 5 ultimate rares just sitting there. What does this mean for Spyrals? Well, if you guys invested in ultimate machine dupes, you know, bought the Spyral monster when he was the most expensive, then you're in it for a setback. Do I think that this kills Spyrals? Well, the drone to 1 does hurt a lot more than the quick fix, in my personal opinion, because drone lets you see the top cards of your opponent's deck, which therefore enables you to, you know, get off your super agent and get off your Spyral double helix, which is very important. But quick fix was definitely one of those cards that was just like, goddamn, quick fix, you gonna be done playing Yu-Gi-Oh yet? You gonna play for 40 minutes? And if you guys didn't see Spyrals getting some type of hit within the next forbidden list, then you guys are probably new to the game, or just very, very ignorant, or just happy that your trash deck became good for 2 weeks. And really, 2 weeks. Will this mean the demise of Spyrals? Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, because Spyrals do have their trap cards and their spell cards that allows them to extend their plays. The biggest problem is seeing cards from your opponent's top of the deck, and I just thought of a card that let them. If they start playing it, Inexperienced Spy, bro, or the Telescope card, bro, they'll be in there. They'll be in there. They could play Spyrals again. I mean, hey, that's an alternative. Or oh man, but I think the drone really hit the Spyrals the worst. That's it for, oh, we got set rotation limited. Now, if I were you, I think that right now is the perfect time to get your copies of Evenly Matched, because set rotation was not only a great card for field spell cards, it did hit a lot of decks such as ABC and everything alike. Set rotation also prevented, it was just a really good card. Let's just put it that way, and it prevented Evenly Matched, like I said. With that being said, Evenly Matched should be viable, or a lot more viable now than before, with Spyrals not being out, or with Spyrals being hit this hard, and then set rotation going to 1. Evenly Matched, and don't get me wrong, Evenly Matched basically punishes players for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of a really dumb concept that evenly matched is, but unfortunately, Konami wants to sell that booster set, and hitting Spyrals means they have to sell evenly matched. So set rotation, limited to 1 is interesting nonetheless. I think that it was a problematic card. I'm not even gonna lie. Giving your opponent a gateway of chaos and forcing your opponent to run Gaia Saber or a Gaia monster or a Zephyr monster, goddamn, you know, that's pretty dumb. I mean, now that I think about it, I gave this video to you guys so fast, I still have this on, and I like damn Hal off of Malcolm in the Middle when he was that racer. But yeah, this is ultimately the forbidden list from what I'm seeing. No more limited cards and no more semi-limited cards. Now this has definitely the feeling of an emergency forbidden list. My apologies, comment went out of my head. This has the makings of an emergency forbidden list. This screams emergency forbidden list. Hey, my name is Konami. I fucked up. I'm trying not to give you 3 months of fucking Spyral. And I'm pretty disappointed in, I thought that there was quite a few cards that could come off the list, quite a few cards that probably should have been on the list as opposed to the cards that you guys see now. But more importantly, I want to see what you guys think should and should not be on the list. Like I said, this list is, I'm pretty upset at it, just because I think that they could have made more moves to make more competitive decks, but ultimately it is what it is. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how decks don't have to account for Spyrals. So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't put, oh, Spyral Beater in every single one of my decks like some YouTubers did. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.